Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris from Defined Risk Investing. I'm filming this video on Monday, December 11th at quarter after 4 p.m. The market's just closed, and I wanted to show you what I'll call a banger trade. Thing went for 40 to 50 plus points on the NQ futures, and this trade is available usually 1 to 2, maybe 3 times a week to this extent. And it's based off an indicator that I first learned about from a guy by the name of Bob Anderson. You can find him on YouTube. And then also a guy by the name of Trader Rob. And he calls it the Trader Rob Reversal Program. Or Trader Rob Reversal Indicator. Okay. First of all, this video is made for educational purposes only. It's not designed to be financial advice of any sort. And I mean, this trade was just perfect. So just to give you an orientation of the chart, this is the chart of the NQZ 2023, okay? This futures contract expires in December of 2023. And it's the NQ NASDAQ E-minis. So just to orientate you, right here, this bar here is 8:30 a.m. my time, Central Time, which is 7:30 Eastern when the market opens, okay? So what happened here is we got a nice strong green bar. This is the 15-minute chart, okay? So each of these bars represents 15 minutes of time. And what we're looking for with this indicator is sometime before 1:30 in the afternoon, which is over here, we're looking for a bar to start either below or above the previous bar and close within the wicks or the bar of the previous candle. And in the case of a long, this is the 9 EMA. In the case of a long, then that bar must also close above the 9 EMA. In the case of a short, which triggered later on, that bar would have to close under the 9 EMA, okay? I know it's a little complicated, but like I said, there's a lot of information on this trade out on the internet, but this one, I mean, it was just picture perfect. So, as I said, this was 8:30 this morning, Central Time, and at 10 o'clock Central Time, we get this huge red down candle, okay? You can see this wick went way up, which was the high of the day at the moment, but then we get this huge down candle, okay? And then we open with a green just below the previous candle. And you can see here, it closes within the body of the previous candle. And that's what triggers the trade. Now, the rules for the trade are we only enter the trade one tick in the case of a long above the top wick. So in this case, it was at 16,163.25 was our entry. So what you'll notice is after this trigger candle or bar closes, we actually get a red down bar. So this trade did not trigger on the next 15-minute candle. This is the candle on which it triggered way up at the tip of this wick. So we had to wait almost a half hour to get our entry. And so once entered, that was right around 16,163. You can see we have a string of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green up bars each 15 minutes. So that's 2.5 hours of upward movement. Okay, and so I normally set my take profit on this trade at 40 points, which put me at 16,214, right about here on this big bar here, okay, which is 15:30, about an hour and a half to 2 hours after entering the trade. Can you imagine? I almost closed it. This candle was really a tough one because we have these long, look at this thing with just a real sliver of a body. But I held in there because I knew the thing had the possibility of doing it. And then ultimately this thing, and of course you're not going to sell it exactly at the top, but this thing went up to 16,245. So that's about an 80-point increase. The NQ is $20 a point. So this trade, if you'd have hung in there, would have been $1,600 per contract. As it was for this was 840 points. So I consider that a banger, especially if you're trading like in a prop account where it's not even your money. I mean, this is unbelievable, but you can see here, how often do we get 10 green bars like this, 15-minute green bars in a row? So great trade. Should have this in your arsenal, especially if you're trading prop accounts. But either way, I mean, like I said, it may only trigger once or twice where you get a really nice trade like this, the full 40 points per week. But if you figure 40 points, that's say it triggers twice at $1,600 a week just from 2 trades, trading one contract. And I know a lot of people trade much, a lot bigger, more contracts than that. So that's my banger trade. Chris from Defined Risk Investing. Hope you learned something, guys.